This is the story of a jumper rider from the East Coast who comes to New Mexico and works a real, honest-to-God working cattle ranch for 4 days. Follow me as I push them, pull them, help brand them, and even rope them. Welcome. A few months back, I got a call from an old friend. Jay Leverett and I go back to 1991. Jay called to tell me he'd bought a cattle ranch and asked if I wanted to come down and help during branding week. I flew into Amarillo on Monday and spent the day and evening with Jay and his wife, and I picked up spurs and a new hat because I'm addicted to hats. And the next morning, we took Jay's pickup for the 6-hour ride to the Guadalupe Ranch. Cases of water filled the bed of the truck, and I was anticipating a tremendous experience. We arrived at the headquarters and we were met by a band of men who were more than willing to extend their hands in friendship and welcome. There was Aaron and Henry. They seemed to know each other quite well. Dickie, whose smile told me he was my kind of talker. And Sam, an older gent who spoke as a poet would speak, but with a solemn tone that told me he'd seen a thing or two in his day. Finally, I was introduced to Dow, the ranch boss. Big old funnel right to the branding pens. Most amazing operation I've ever seen. Just amazing. Randy fed us great. I mean, the food was terrific. From the 4 o'clock in the morning breakfast to the after work burrito that was handed out to everybody after we got back, to a dinner that was just something good, from barbecue to steak, always with beans, always with the beans. The man had his beans down, okay? First light Wednesday. Waiting for the cowboys to bring the cows around here. There's Jay. He looks hardcore, doesn't he? So let me go through a typical day. We would get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then we'd go to the headquarters at 4 o'clock in the morning and eat breakfast, and then we'd have the horses saddled and on the trailer by 5 o'clock, and 45 minute trip over to whatever pen we were going to work from, and then we'd get off in different places and then start moving cattle toward that pen. And the basics are really watch your flanks left and right, stay on a line when you get to the pen, and keep pushing them into the pen, and don't make a whole lot of noise. Just move the cattle. And then if, once they get in the pen, if you're me or if you're visiting, your job is to stay the hell out of the way. And then after they get in the pen, the ranch boss will hand out jobs. Obviously, the biggest jobs that are coveted are the roping jobs. So 2 cowboys are picked to rope, and the rest of us dismount, put our horses on a fence line, and we go to work. And 5 cowboys will descend upon that calf. One holds from the back. Another holds the front, holds that hoof up. And another does 2 injections, one in one part of the armpit, another in the other part of the armpit. And then, of course, there's the branding that takes place. There is a guy who will castrate, but the whole idea with the 5 cowboys descending upon the calf is to get the job done and move that calf on. Feeling pretty punchy this morning with my gift that the ranch boss gave me. This hat and my exceedingly punchy shirt. My camisa es bueno. We'll see you along the trail. The last day I was there, Dow, who I'd come to know pretty well, challenged me a little bit. He said, listen, if you want to rope, I'm going to let you rope. Unbelievably, I think I threw maybe 20, 30 shots, actually lassoed 3 calves.
Got it, go! Go! Go, go, go! Kick the horse, kick the horse!
And it's one of the most difficult things I've ever done. If you put your mind to something and you realize that the rope becomes an extension of your hand, an extension of your arm, and an extension of you, I think it's not easy, but I think it's doable. I'd gotten there on Tuesday. It was Sunday morning, and I didn't have to get up. I mean, my flight wasn't until whenever in El Paso. But I'd been getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'd had breakfast with these guys, and I'd bonded with them. I got up that morning, and I went down there, and I had breakfast with them at 4 o'clock, and I shook each one of their hands with the reverence and gratitude that they were deserving of. Last day for me at least, on this operation. And I'll tell you what, it has been an absolute joy. And it has been the most educational, inspirational experience I've had in a long, long time. A lot of hard work these ranchers put in. A lot of work feeding America. I think we need to respect them a whole lot more than we do. Having only done it for 4 days, I could tell you, I'm sore. My body hurts. I've come down a couple times, not off the horse, but thinking about, you know, what it's taken to get here. Actually said at one point, you know, you can ride. Now, coming from somebody who'd been cowboying since he was 12 years old, that was a big honor for somebody who's, you know, a jumper rider, a show rider. That was touching.
Dickie's enjoyable because he's cow savvy. He can read a cow, like at the cutting pin and stuff, where he moves, how he gets to help each other. And, you know, this is a team sport out here. If you're not by yourself, you've got all this crew, this is a team sport. So you have to do your part to be a successful team.
Trucks and the trailers pulled out, and I felt as though I should have been in one of those trucks. But I will tell you this, I will go back to New Mexico, I will go back to the Guadalupe Ranch, and I will be back for branding week, hopefully next year. Thanks for watching this video. Again, if you liked it, click like. If you want to subscribe, I'm going to start putting out a few more videos here or there about jumping and basically what a 58-year-old man with a fake hip has to go through to get this done. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you down the road.